Hey, it's me again. If you clicked on this video, chances are you're a curious George just like me. Or maybe you're new here. Either way, I appreciate you. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Imani. I create videos on all things beauty, lifestyle, and helpful tips and tricks. If that sounds like your cup of tea or your lipstick covered cup of coffee, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would love to have you here all the time. Yes, as you can see from today's title, we are sharing my current favorites of 2022. Now this video isn't just gonna stick to one category. We're gonna be covering a multitude of products, which I have in front of me and surrounding my person. I really didn't need to say my person, I just wanted to sound all professional, but it never works. Now I'm sure you're all dying to know what the products are. And if by chance you're not dying to know, because I'm a horrible, stubborn individual, I'm still gonna share with you anyway. But before we get into it, I just wanna let you know, this video will be split into categories so that I don't confuse and bore all of you. And to make it easier, if you are interested in anything I'm about to mention, I will also have it split in categories down in the description box. So be sure to check that if you are interested. And without further ado, let's get on into it. These products range from makeup to skincare to body care to clothing to snacks to hair care I've been loving and all of that other jazz in between. All of these are products and items I have not been able to leave alone or stop eating. So if any of that sounds even remotely interesting to you, then keep on watching. Starting off in the makeup category of this video, I wanted to talk about none other than my Bobbi Brown corrector. I have been loving this, you guys. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you've probably seen me use this like a bajillion times. As you can see, I have clearly hit pan on this, and that's because it is that good. This is actually meant to be a corrector, but honestly, I only use this under my eyes as my concealer and corrector, and it works just fine. I use this in the color peach, but because of the tone of this, it actually works. The tone of it is actually very forgiving, so it's not too peachy to where it looks orangey or way too salmony under my eyes. It's actually just the perfect amount to wear alone. This product is so creamy and so hydrating under my eyes, yet it doesn't crease on me. It goes on very smoothly, it's very buildable, and it makes my under eyes look very, very plump, so they don't look all dry and crusty. And I'll actually get in a little bit closer so you guys can see, because I am actually wearing it under my eyes today. So as you can see, it does not crease, it does not look dry at all, and I have just not been able to put this down since I've used it. There's only a select few products that can really tackle my under eye circles because they are so intense. Just call me Princess Aurora because I look like I got my beauty sleep when I wear this. This is at the top of the list, you guys. Next up is another under eye product. This is like my #1 concealer right now. I have not been able to put this down all year, and that is the CoverGirl Undercover True Blend Concealer. I used mine in the shade M40 or Warm Nude. This is one of those concealers with a very large doe foot, so if you don't like that, you may not like this product, but same as the Bobbi Brown corrector, a little bit goes a long way with this product, so you really just have to take the doe foot and kind of dot it under your eyes, and it gives amazing coverage. It lasts all day and does not feel heavy or drying on my under eyes, so I really, really love this concealer. I feel like a lot of people have compared this to the Tarte Shape Tape, but I honestly like this a lot more than that. I feel like this is way less drying and like a quarter of the price. So yeah, still in the makeup category. Up next, this has been, I'm in love. I'm wearing it today, and I can't say how much I love this enough. The product I'm talking about is the Rem Beauty Space Shape Eyebrow Gel. Oh my goodness. Never in a million years did I think I would ever find a product to replace my Benefit 24-hour brow setter, but I think I found something to kind of kick that one to the curb, to be honest. Hi, Benefit. I'm sorry, baby. I love you. No, in all seriousness, you guys, I still love the 24-hour brow setter. I do. It holds a special place in my heart, but seriously, this Rem Beauty one has been my newfound favorite. I bought this actually on a whim. I really didn't expect it to do much for me because a lot of brow gels I have tried have really disappointed me. They either just don't hold well enough, leave white flakes on my brows, which I hate, or I just don't like the texture and feeling of it. This is like the trifecta. It holds literally all day, does not feel heavy or sticky or greasy, and best of all, it leaves no white flakes. It is extremely lightweight, and that's partially the reason I like this a little bit better than my Benefit one, because the Benefit one dries super fast and gets very crunchy and hard on your eyebrows. So if you don't like that feeling, you probably won't like the Benefit setter, and this may be a better option for you. But personally, I like them both. I just like this one a little smidge, teeny bit better. And I also do believe this one is cheaper. Like seriously, my brows are there. They're there. They're not going anywhere. I'm telling you. The only downside, well, if you look at it as a downside of this product, is the applicator. It's a little bit weird, but it definitely just takes some getting used to. So the white portion you see there is for picking up and placing the product, and then it has a little comey area on the back, and that's for kind of spreading it through your brows. There's a little bit of a learning curve with that, but once you've got it, it works just fine, and your brows will look amazing. Thank me later. Next up, would this be Imani's favorite video without mentioning blushes? Well, Would it? Would it really? I don't think so. I wanted to mention to you guys 2 of the blushes I have not been able to put down lately, and we'll talk about them one by one. First up is the Benefit Butterfly Blush. This blush, y'all, round of applause. Round of applause. That's like a really horrible applause, but this is such a pretty blush. So if you can see that, it is a very vibrant orangey color, and I will actually swatch it on the back of my hand there for you guys. It is super pigmented, so you don't need very much, but I love the tone of this. It is so pretty. It actually has a little bit of reflect to it, so a little bit of sheen, and it just gives your cheeks the prettiest bronzy orangey glow. Benefit blushes are the business, okay? I have been going back and forth between that one and this lovely little baby right here. This one I fell in love with really randomly. This is the Make Cosmetic blush in the color Geisha, and as you can see, it's definitely more of a lighter, paler pink color, so super different as compared to the last one. But the reason why I love this one so much is it actually shows up really well on my skin. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it as well because of the light, but I'm actually wearing the blush today, so this is what it looks like. And I have a little bit on my nose as well. I love this tone, especially for this season right now. It is wintertime. People are doing the I'm cold makeup look, and they use blushes like this. If you were looking for a lighter, paler pink blush that is so beautiful, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I actually found this by accident on Amazon. I have not been able to put it down. It is super forgiving, so you don't have to worry about a whole lot of pigment going onto your cheeks right away, and it's very easy to build. The formula is super lightweight, and I find that it lasts all day. So yeah, I have been loving her. Next up, and if you watched my last video, then you probably knew this was coming, my Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Powder. Ugh, you guys, I have been in love with this powder foundation. When I say I can't put it down, I cannot put it down. I feel like I'm already hitting pan, and I just got this not too long ago. It is just incredible. It has the most beautiful coverage. It is super blurring and smoothing, so it just gives your skin this beautiful soft focused finish. It wears so beautifully on top of my skincare. This lasts all day long. I cannot say enough good things about this powder. And I mean, just look at the packaging. That is so stunning and adorable. Pink is my favorite color, you guys, okay? So Beauty Creations, you've won me over. If you've never heard of Beauty Creations, it is actually a Latina-owned brand, and I believe they are based out of LA, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe so. And they make some really good makeup, so I highly suggest you guys check them out. You guys did that. And lastly, I wanted to talk to you guys about my favorite lip product that I have pretty much been wearing every single day. That would be the Maybelline Ultra Matte lipstick. I've been using this in the shade More Taupe. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love the formula in this. This glides on super smoothly. I'm actually wearing it today. It is just the perfect everyday lip, in my opinion, without looking too overdone. I will admit, it is just the slightest bit too cool toned, but it also has just enough warmth in it to work for me. I love this, and they have a bunch of other shades. Let me swatch this for you guys so you can see. So that is what the color looks like. Very pretty. Oh, and that's another thing I love. It smells so good. It just smells super sweet, like me. Which actually leads me into my next product, and that is the Kumba Made fragrance oil in Vanilla Bean. You like that? You see what I did there? This tiny little perfume oil smells so delicious. Vanilla Bean is one of my favorite smells in the entire world, and this has the most beautiful soft vanilla bean fragrance.
And look how cute this tiny little bottle is. Are you kidding me? So adorable.
Yes, it is a tiny bottle, but like a lot of the other products mentioned, a little bit goes a long way with this. You really only need to do it on your wrist and then rub together, and a little bit behind your ears, or on your neck, I should say. I'm not really sure what you would call that. Pretty much wherever your pulse is, because that helps give off the fragrance. It's just such a nice sweet smell, and I always get a ton of compliments when I do wear this. So if you're looking for a nice vanilla fragrance that isn't too strong, that is nice and soft, but it'll still get you noticed, then definitely check out the Kumba Made one. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it has 2 U's. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Okay, so I think we've talked enough about makeup. Now we're gonna move on to skincare. So if you didn't watch my last 2 videos, you didn't hear me mention that I have been struggling so much with my skin lately. I've been going through this crazy breakout phase. Like, my skin has literally been breaking out a good 2.5 months straight. So I've had to switch up my skincare pretty significantly. And because of that, I have found my holy grail in skincare products. Yes, I love all 3 of you. I will not choose just one. I recently fell in love love with Korean skincare. This is actually the Nambusan brand, and you can find this on Amazon. Clearly I love these because this one is almost gone and this one is halfway there, which I'm getting very, very sad. So like I mentioned, if you've never heard of Nambusan, it is a Korean skincare and their slogan is "What's your number?" So if you see on a lot of their products, there is a little number right there, just like this one, and that just makes it easier to focus on your own skincare concerns. So different numbers do different things. My 3 favorites that I've been using so far and have been absolutely over the moon for is this Nambusan No. 3 Super Glowing Essence Toner. This is actually made with 50 fermented ingredients. It really helps with skin's elasticity, dullness, texture, moisture balance, and overall just helps your skin glow more. It does smell a little more, I guess you can say, like an actual cleanser, but not bad in any way. I can tolerate it, but I know there's some of you out there that might be a little sensitive to stuff like this, so just keep that in mind. It has a very strong, almost lemongrassy scent. I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it, but I don't mind it. It is a very clean scent. If you're not too sensitive to smells, then you won't mind it. Next up, we have the No. 1 Purple Complex Moisture Cream. I love this moisturizer. It is made with 3 different types of hyaluronic acids to hydrate your skin. It is acne-prone skin friendly, so it does not break you out. If you have very irritated skin, this actually helps to calm that because it is made with chamomile and Centella asiatica. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but those are actually calming and soothing agents. So this is a really great moisturizer for people who have really complex skin concerns. I have just been loving this, and again, a little bit goes a long way. It's super hydrating and it doesn't feel heavy or sticky under makeup. And probably my favorite out of the entire group would definitely have to be the No. 6 Deep Sleep Mask. The reason this is my favorite out of all 3 products is because I feel like it has the best hydration and feels so good on my skin. This is actually made with 63% Iceland glacier water. So the fact that it's mostly water, you already know it's gonna be incredibly hydrating. It's also made with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. So extra hydration. I do believe it's meant to be worn before bed, but I wear this day and night, and it has improved my skin so much with elasticity and moisture. I have not felt dry since using this product. It has no sticky feel, is extremely lightweight, and your skin will be glowing to the stars. I will legit put like 6 or 7 drops on my face because that's how good it feels. Also, keeping up the theme with breakouts, I wanted to shout out these Hero Mighty Patches. These are incredible if you have a breakout that just appears out of nowhere and you need to get rid of it quick. These just work so well at absorbing any gunk and nastiness. These got you covered. I've used both the invisible and also the regular ones. Well, this pack comes with a few invisible and a few regular, but I've used both and they both work fantastically. I do feel like the original ones work a little bit better. These are more so better for whiteheads and to wear during the daytime. But the great thing about these is they are, like they claim, invisible, so you really don't see them unless you're really all up in someone's grill. And they also can be worn under makeup, so that is incredible, and they do not budge. They stay on your face until you're ready to take them off. And they have definitely been my go-to for those emergencies. Another thing that I feel like is completely cliche to mention, but I just have to because I really do believe in it, would definitely have to be my different adapalene gel. My skin is actually in better condition than it has been in the past few months. I know I'm wearing makeup, but literally this has been the clearest my skin has been for a while now. And I feel like this plays a huge role in that. I literally feel like I'm shouting out Proactive or something, which again is completely cliche. So I really didn't want to include this, but I had to. I feel like it has worked wonders in helping to clear my acne, and that is from consistent use. You have to be consistent with this in order for it to work. As you can see, I've pretty much used up the entire tube, and that's how well it has worked for me. I just couldn't stop using it because I saw results almost immediately, and that says something. If you didn't know, adapalene actually used to only be available by prescription, but now you can find these over the counter. I got mine from Target. I will link it down below if you're interested, but yeah, we won't spend too much time on that. Just wanted to shout that out. Next up, we are moving on to the body. I wanted to shout out my favorite body wash as of late, and that would be the Method Simply Nourish Body Wash. This one is the coconut rice milk and shea butter version. Love the smell of these, you guys. Oh my god. It just smells so sweet. It is made with plant-based cleansers. It is cruelty-free, biodegradable, and it is made with 65% recycled material. My skin never feels dry or flaky after using this, and again, it smells incredible. It just leaves behind this really nice, soft, sweet scent. Almost forgot to mention the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner. If you know, you know. To be honest, I don't use this on my face very much, but it actually does work very well on your face. Glycolic acid just really helps to clear out closed comedones. If you don't know what closed comedones are, it's basically anything along the lines of blackheads, whiteheads, papules, and pustules. So basically it's those, but not exposed to air. They're basically kind of underneath your skin, and this just helps with really getting under there and clearing them out. However, if you use it too often, it can be a little too harsh for your skin, so I suggest only using it. I think they mention on here not to use it more than 4 times a month. I can't can't really remember. But yeah, just keep that in mind. It is extremely concentrated and it can be a little too harsh on your skin if you use it too frequently. What I really love this for, as you guys might have already guessed, is using this for underneath my armpits. And just hang with me for a second. Glycolic acid helps to clear out smelly bacteria. Unlike an antiperspirant, it doesn't exactly stop you from sweating, but it keeps your sweat from smelling bad. If you use this consistently underneath your armpits will not smell, I promise you. It is magic. I do believe that it blew up on TikTok. Again, I'm still not super big on TikTok, so I mostly just heard about this on YouTube. Apparently it blew up on TikTok first. The other great thing about this is it actually helps to lighten your armpits over time. So if you have those really stubborn, dark under armpits, this will help lighten those babies for you with continued use. Trust me. Moving on to Haka. That's another language for hair care.
I just don't know what language it is.
Starting off would definitely be my Olaplex number 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. I don't know what it is, what sorcery they use, but this has been amazing for my hair. Not even kidding. This actually isn't even the only Olaplex product I use, but this has just been the star of the show lately. I don't know why. I use this every time I wash my hair, which is like once every week or so. I have had a really huge problem with my hair breaking, and I feel like ever since I've been using this, my hair has gotten so much stronger, and I don't know, it just does something. I love it. I also really love the number 3 as well. These, you need them. Yes, they're pricey, but they're worth it. Next up, I wanted to mention my Holy Grail Heat Protectant. This is the Bumble and Bumble Invisible Hairdressing Oil. Again, as with the theme of most of the products in this video, a little bit goes a long way with this product because again, it is an oil. I like to use this when I am blow drying or straightening my hair, and it just really helps to make my hair very smooth, very shiny, and of course, protect from the heat. I love this stuff. You can actually use this on damp or dry hair. What I love most about this product is it's not just one oil. It's actually infused with a bunch of other different oils such as grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, olive oil, and coconut oil, and probably a few more. I'm just missing them. It's expensive, but it is definitely worth it as well. This one bottle has lasted me for months now, and I don't know if you can tell, but I barely made a dent in it. So that says something. Now for another fun category, we're gonna mention a few clothing items. The very first one I wanted to mention to you guys is actually this oversized denim jacket from Shein. I love this jacket, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just love the light kind of medium wash tone of this. This just looks good with so many different outfits. Because it's oversized, it actually does keep you a little bit warm during the winter time. So you can still wear this. And if you're extra cold, just throw on a hoodie underneath and it'll still look just as good. I really wanted to make sure to get a denim jacket that had really large pockets, and this one does. They're not exactly in the placement I wanted them to be, but that's okay. It's great quality, so. Next up is not new by any means. This is the Uniqlo Fluffy Yarn Fleece Zip-Up Jacket. These have actually been around for a really long time, and I actually have this in a lighter cream color as well that I got years ago. It is extremely lightweight, but keeps me so warm, and it is so cute to wear. Actually, it's funny because Casey saw me wearing this one day and he fell in love with it too, so he wanted one of his own. So I actually got him one of these for his birthday. I got him one in the men's size in a gray color, and he's been wearing it nonstop. So in case you guys are struggling on what to get someone for Christmas, I think this makes a perfect gift because it'll keep them warm for the rest of the winter, and it's just super cute. Like, look at it, like a fluffy teddy bear. I feel like a teddy bear when I'm wearing this. Another fluffy item that I've been in love with is this fluffy fleece vest that I got from Kohl's. This one is so cute, and I feel like it's so perfect to wear for those Christmas parties or just the holidays in general. It is just adorable. By the way, both of my jackets and this vest are in the size small, in case you were wondering. But anyway, yes, clearly I have a thing for vests. And this one is definitely one of my favorites. So again, if you're looking for a Christmas gift for somebody, this is a good option. One of the most important parts of your body to keep warm are definitely your torso. So again, you're welcome. Next up, we have the cutest little chunky sneakers from Shein ever. Okay, just kidding, they're one of the cutest, but I am obsessed with these, you guys. I have been on the hunt for some sneakers like this for a while. The nice thing about these is it goes with so many different outfits. Despite the fact that it does have this grain on it, I'm telling you, it's not that noticeable when you wear it with other stuff. Like, I will legit wear these with anything. I've even worn these with a dress, okay? But yes, these are the L Bites, or however you pronounce it, chunky sneakers. I've been looking for some sneakers that have these kind of black sole bottoms to them, because a lot of sneakers like this that I find are just kind of white all around. and I wanted one with black bottoms and for this little black tip up there. I know that's really specific, but that's what I wanted and I found it. So if you want the same things as I do, I'm gonna link these down below. But yes, I just love me a good pair of chunky sneakers, so I had to mention these on my favorites because they've definitely been some of my favorites lately. They're not heavy in the slightest. They're super lightweight when you wear them, so you don't feel like your feet are super bulky. And Shein just overall has really cute shoes for really good pricing, so I'd check these out if I were you. Okay, if you are still here with me, first of all, I love you, but secondly, hang tight because we're almost done here. The last things I wanted to talk to you about today, it definitely wouldn't be a favorites list of mine if it didn't include snacks, so that's what we're gonna talk about. Okay, technically it's a mixture of snacks and drinks, or things that have to do with drinks, but just bear with me. If you are a fellow coffee lover like myself, I definitely had to bring to you guys these babies. These are the Chobani coffee creamers. I know that most of you have heard of Chobani. It's actually a yogurt, but they did come out with coffee creamers and they are delicious. First of all, can we talk about the packaging? These are so cute and sustainable. I love them. Yes, they're smaller than most creamer bottles, but the flavor is on point, and you really don't need a lot of this to sweeten your coffee. What I also love about these is it's made with real milk, real cream, and has no added oils, which you see in a lot of other coffee creamers. I have the flavors hazelnut and vanilla because those are two of my favorites, but the nice thing is these actually have seasonal flavors, so I do believe they have a pumpkin spice and a gingerbread one, and I'm so upset because I haven't tried those yet, and I think they're limited edition. So if you find them, get your hands on them before they run out. These have no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no preservatives, no emulsifiers, and a bunch of other stuff that's a no. They also only contain 4 grams of sugar, which is incredible as compared to a lot of other creamers. So I mean, it's not as bad for you, okay? If you drink coffee, you need them in your life. Unless you like it black, which I still don't understand, you guys. No judgment though.
But I don't understand you.
And finally, we're gonna talk about a couple of snacks that I have been munching on nonstop. First up would definitely be the Thai rice chips. Every time I eat these, that's what I say. These are so delicious, and even though this has sriracha spice, they're not overly spicy, at least not in my opinion, because I love spicy food, but if you don't like spice, then maybe these are too spicy for you. I just don't think they are, but to each their own. They're so delicious, so crunchy, and they're just like little rice cakes. They're so cute. I wouldn't say they have the total texture of a rice cake though. They more so, how do I explain this? Have you guys ever tried bugles? The texture is kind of like bugles. They're very crunchy and very airy, and it just has that similar taste and texture, which I love bugles, so if you love bugles, you'll probably love these. I get these from Whole Foods. They may sell them at Target too. I don't know if I've seen them there, but they may. These are also non-GMO, plant-based, and gluten-free, so if you have a gluten allergy, these are safe for you to eat. I love snacking on these at all hours of the day, especially when I'm hungry, but it's not dinner time yet, and I just need a little something in my gullet. Delicious. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Another snack I have been loving is these Hu chocolate covered cashews plus vanilla bean flavor. These are delicious, you guys. When I say delicious, they are delicious. First of all, I love nuts. And what's better than nuts themselves? Chocolate covered nuts. Let's get one thing straight here. I'm probably the last person to go to recommend healthy stuff because I'm really bad at it, but these last 2 snacks, way more on the healthier side than other things. So at least you don't have to feel as guilty eating them as you would with a bag of Cheetos. But still, I love Cheetos. Don't yell at me. Ooh, hot Cheetos. Okay, we're getting off track here. If you're trying to take better care of yourself and your body, these are a good way to go. These are organic, keto, and paleo friendly, and there's a lot of stuff they list off, so let me read them to you.
No refined sugar, no cane sugar, no sugar alcohols, no dairy ingredients, no gluten.
No lecithins? No palm oil, and no shiny glaze. Don't really know what that last part means, but it doesn't have shiny glaze, I guess. I think I want one right now. Oh, it explains on the back what that is. I never noticed that. Apparently, shiny glaze is chemically treated insect goo. You mean to tell me I've been eating insect glue my whole life? And these have 70% organic cacao, is basically cocoa powder, I think. So overall, these are just a really wonderful snack to satisfy some cravings, but again, you don't have to feel as guilty about it, which I usually don't anyway.
I just snack my life away.
Delicious! Okay, I wanna share with you guys a little secret. I used to have a soda obsession, particularly Coca-Cola. That was my life. I literally had to have a Coke pretty much every single day, if not at least a few times a week. So bad, I know. Which, wouldn't it make more sense for my skin to break out then? Maybe my skin is just now getting back at me for that. Anywho, yes, I used to have a soda obsession. So not healthy, so don't recommend. If you can cut one thing out, soda should definitely be one of them. And again, I'm usually the last person to say that. But I've learned I just don't need the soda like I thought I did. I'm breaking up with you. I've moved on from you. You just don't satisfy me anymore. it's still okay to enjoy one occasionally. And I still do enjoy an occasional Coke. What I really discovered about myself though is it's not so much the Coke I love, it's more so the carbonation. I found that as long as I can get carbonation and still a really good taste, then I don't need soda. That is why I started drinking these Waterloos, particularly the black cherry one. This tastes so delicious, you guys, and it has 0 sugar. The black cherry one is my favorite, but they have a whole bunch of different flavors, and these are pretty accessible at a lot of different grocery stores. They have them at Safeway, Whole Foods, and Target from where I've seen, but I'm sure they have them at other places too. This and the San Pellegrino blood orange one are my all-time favorite substitutes to soda. And I know they're not technically meant to substitute soda, but that's how I look at it. That's how I justify it. So yeah, I just wanted to share these with you in case you guys have a soda problem like I used to, and you're trying to cut the stuff. These are just as good and not as bad. You see what I did there? I feel like this is such a long video, but I promise you guys, I'm wrapping it up. I just have one last item to talk to you guys about, which I should have mentioned earlier. This is actually not a snack item. Well, it shouldn't be. If you're using it as a snack item, then don't. This is actually a multivitamin, and this is another random Amazon find. These are the Vitae Women's Multivitamin. I have mine in the raspberry flavor. I don't know if it comes in any other flavor than that. The raspberry was the only one I could find, but if you know of any other flavors, then let me know in the comments because I'm very curious. However, the raspberry ones are delicious, you guys. These are so yummy. I don't know about you, but I have always had a really hard time remembering to take pills every day. Pills are just not my favorite thing, so I wanted to do gummies. That is what they look like. What I love about these, you guys, is the texture. Some gummy vitamins that you get are very chewy and just don't go down as easily, but these are so soft and so easy to chew. I love them. Along with the flavor, it just feels like you're eating candy. The main reason why these are easier to chew is because they are made with pectin instead of gelatin, which a lot of gummy vitamins on the market today are made with, so it kind of gives them that more rubbery, chewy texture, but these don't have that, so they're very easy and soft to chew. They are non-GMO, vegetarian, peanut, tree nut, and gluten-free. This is only a 60-day supply, but the good news is these are really, really affordable. I think they only go for about $8.99 or $9, something like that on Amazon, but you'll see down below, I'll have the link. A lot of multivitamins you find in store are like $30 to $40, so I mean, cheaper alternative here, and they taste fantastic. If you feel like you're not getting enough of your nutrients from your food, an everyday multivitamin is a good way to go, which is why I take them, because I feel like I don't eat healthy enough, so I need something a little bit extra. I also love taking these because it has a higher amount of biotin as compared to other multivitamins I've seen. Biotin is good for your hair, which I've really been focused on lately. They also have vitamins A, E, B12, and D3. So overall, these are just really, really great gummies to take. They are easier to remember, and you don't have to worry about any nasty flavor. Okay guys, so that is my list of my current favorites. If you have stuck around for this whole video, again, I love you. And if you left, ouch, I still love you, but that hurts. If you did enjoy, be sure to give me a thumbs up down below. It really helps me out. And also, why not hit that subscribe button so that we can hang out more often and you never miss another video like this. And make sure you check the description box for all of the items mentioned today in case you are interested in anything that I talked about. Let me know if you enjoy these types of videos and I can do them more often because I have a ton of other favorites that I can share with you. And I'm sure there will be plenty more in the future. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching. I appreciate you more than you know for spending a little piece of your day with me. You are truly my besties. If I could hug you right now, I would. As a matter of fact, come here. Also, don't be shy. Drop in the comments what are some of your current favorites right now. Let's help each other out. Let's share some new things. We would all love to know. Even if you think people don't want to know, share anyway. Be rebellious like myself. Just kidding, I usually follow the rules, but be stubborn and share anyway. But anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you, I love you. And until next time, I will see you in my next video.